Hi, welcome to this new video. My name is Sam and today we are going to talk about Apple's newest product release. One thing right away, we will do comparisons of most of the products introduced in this event. If you don't want to miss them, we recommend subscribing to this channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. So, what did Apple release in this September event? First of all, they introduced new iPads. The regular iPad with a couple improvements and then the completely renewed iPad mini. And there's also a new Apple Watch Series 7. Last but not least, the newest generations of iPhones, the iPhone 13 lineup. Alright, so let's start this video by taking a closer look at the new iPads. First of all, they surprisingly updated the regular iPad. It comes now with the A13 Bionic chip, with a 20% faster performance than before. It has a new 12 megapixel ultra-wide front camera, which now supports center stage. The display got some improvements, like True Tone, and it now supports the first generation of Apple Pencil. The 10.2-inch iPad starts at $329 with 64 GB, and it comes in space gray and silver. Well, okay, that introduction was something I guess not many people were waiting for. And then they updated the iPad mini with the iPad Pro design overhaul. They sure called it the biggest update ever. The 8.3-inch display mini now has the latest A14 Bionic chip, which has 40% faster CPU and 80% faster GPU performance to the previous mini models. As same as a new regular iPad, it also got a 12 megapixel ultra-wide front camera with a center stage feature. The back camera is also now a 12 megapixel camera with a larger aperture, and they added a two-tone flash to support the camera. As same as the iPad Pro lineup, it also can now be charged with the USB-C cable, which makes it more accessible to a wider range of accessories. The top button now has a Touch ID, which is pretty cool, and you can use the second generation Apple Pencil to take notes, draw, or for whatever reason you use the pencil for. In landscape mode, the iPad mini has a new stereo sound speaker system. The new iPad mini comes in purple, pink, space gray and gold. And it starts at $499 with a 64 GB storage capacity. Well, we thought that Apple would redesign the Apple Watch, but nope. The design is the same as before, but there are still changes. The display got even bigger, with 40% thinner bezels compared to the Apple Watch Series 6. That means that it is the first time that it will fit a full-size keyboard, which is sick. The display also got 70% brighter. As usual, they also improved the durability. The Series 7 is now even more crack resistant, and with IP6X also more dust resistant than before. The improved durability is made possible thanks to a 50% thicker front crystal and a more robust geometry. Apple didn't see the need and putting a bigger battery into the newest watch, which is a little disappointing. But they improved the charging capability and now charges 33% faster than the Series 6. That means from 0 to 80% in 45 minutes. Other than that, all the already implemented features got a performance boost. I don't know if you already own a Watch Series 6. In my opinion, the need to upgrade isn't as big. It seems like they didn't even put a new chip into this one. So, okay, they have now 5 new aluminum colors: green, blue, product red, starlight and midnight, starting at $399 and they will be available this fall. Here again the main facts. Okay, so now let's talk iPhone 13. Apple, as usual, introduced the low-end iPhones, so the iPhone 13 and 13 mini first. They pretty much have the same size as the iPhone 12 and 12 mini, but there are also major differences. Like for example, a very exciting one. Apple finally reduced the size of the much debated notch. It is still there, but it got reduced by quite a bit. The Super Retina XDR display is now 28% brighter than before. The A14 Bionic chip now has 50% faster CPU and 30% faster graphics than the leading competition. Another difference in terms of design is the rearranged camera setup. The two cameras are now diagonally to each other, which is due to the bigger sensors. And as expected, the sensor shift technology that was first introduced in the 12 Pro Max model is now implemented into the whole lineup. The new wide camera lets in 47% more light for better photos and videos. They didn't say if they put a bigger battery into the new lineup, but they raised the battery life up to 1.5 hours on the Mini and 2.5 hours longer compared to the iPhone 12 lineup. The smallest available storage size is now 128GB, and the biggest available option for the low-end iPhones is now 512GB, which is double the size to the previous lineup. The price of these lower-end models will be the same as previous models, starting at $699 for the Mini and $799 for the base 13 model. The color options are pink, blue, midnight, starlight and product red. And now let's talk Pro. Well, the Pro models, as same as the base models, basically have the same size as the Pro models of the iPhone 12 lineup. What changed is the 13 Pro got a bigger camera module, which is due to the bigger sensors that are built into the smaller Pro iPhone. The new Super XDR Retina display has now a feature that most recent phones have already introduced, and that is the 120Hz adaptive refresh rate, or how Apple calls it, the ProMotion feature. And it also got 25% brighter than the previous models. The A15 Bionic chip now has a 50% faster graphic performance than any other smartphone chip. Alright, so the camera system in the Pro models also got a few but major improvements in terms of lenses, bigger sensors in the smaller Pro version, and improved image processing. The ultra-wide lens got, in my opinion, the biggest update with a new autofocus feature and the macro photography capability, which lets you take pictures at a close distance of 2 cm. This feature seems to be only available for the high-end models. Interestingly, the iPhone 13 Pros also record a depth map alongside the video, which allows you to change the depth of field even after you have finished recording a video. As same as with the base models, the battery life got raised by up to 1.5 hours in the Pro and 2.5 hours in the Max version. The smallest available storage size is also 128GB, and the biggest available option for the high-end iPhones is now 1TB, which is also double the size to the previous lineup, and in my opinion, a huge number. Starting at $999 for the 13 Pro and $1,099 for the 13 Pro Max model. The color options are silver, gold and graphite, and they added Sierra Blue to the lineup. The ordering date is the 17th and they will be shipped on the 24th of September. Before we end this video, I like to mention the new camera features that Apple added. First of all, the cinematic mode, aka portrait mode for video, which pretends to shift the focus. Well, in the Pro version they actually record a depth map, as I already mentioned, which seems to be a really cool feature. See for yourself in this little video that Apple made. And then there is the photographic style, which lets you customize your own filters. But Apple says they keep things like skies and skin tones natural. Well, I can't wait to test out this feature. It really seems interesting. Well, that's it. In the end, I was waiting for the one more thing moment. And with that, the introduction of the third generation of AirPods. But that didn't happen. But as rumor has it, there is still at least one more keynote to be expected. As a conclusion, I can say, yes, there was some cool new stuff that was introduced, but I actually expected more, like the redesign of the Apple Watch and the already mentioned 3rd Gen AirPods. Let us know in the comments below if you are happy with this Apple event. And are you planning on buying one of these products? If you like this video, as always, we are more than happy if you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Till then, take care and see you in the next one.